Apart from that, is there anything else that you wanted to say?
It's very important to make, if you're gonna come to a foreign country, like obviously you're not gonna deliberately like try to just group yourself off with only your kin.
With people, yeah.
Yeah. I personally think it's very important to try and branch out and make friends with the locals.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's very, very important. But on top of that, make sure that they're well traveled. Because I feel like if Bora wasn't so well traveled, because she's been to other places around the world, if she wasn't so well traveled, we wouldn't get along the way that we do get along.
Yeah.
There's just there's absolutely comfort in being friends with somebody who can relate to your struggles.
Exactly.
Relate to the fact that you're far from home. So when you're going through depressive states, I don't want to say depressive states, but states where you just like, I don't feel like talking to nobody. I don't feel like seeing nobody.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like walking out and not seeing someone who's
Looks
brown.
like me, yeah.
You know that
find people who
understand you completely. And another reason why I say it's important to make friends with locals, we're in Korea, so it's important to make friends with Koreans, is not because you'll use them per se, but they will make your life like assimilating into Korea a little bit easier. Like you won't struggle as much as other people, because girl, my friend who was supposed to be here, Pabim, so when she had arrived, I didn't know her, and because she arrived 6 months after me. When she had arrived, she got lost from her apartment. She went to try and get groceries, so she got lost. She didn't know where her apartment was. And like the friends that she had couldn't help her because they also just don't know. So had she had like Korean friends, she could have called them and they could have like try and get someone to translate for her and stuff like that, or tell her, oh no, download this app, do this, maybe you'll see this, or give me your co-teacher's number. Something would have
helped.
Yes.
No, I agree with that 100%. I also agree with the first statement you made when you said they need to be well traveled, because they can sympathize and empathize with what you're going through. And also the whole thing about making Korean friends in Korea is important, because it does make your life easier in Korea. And this is not, as you said, in terms of using them. It's in terms of when you're friends, you help your friends. Just absolutely. Like if my friends need to translate something from Korean to English, I'm there. I will never be like, can you pay me for this? No, you're my friend. I will do it, And just like if I go somewhere and I don't understand what's going on, hey, can you help me with this? And they will help me with it. There's no payment. There's no transaction. It's just friends.
Exactly.
And that's also why you have to find real friends. Not somebody who's using you for English, or vice versa, you using them for Korean. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. That's like not a true friend.
If you're going to study the language, do it at your own cost. Not through someone else.
Because there are some people who will get in relationships with foreigners just to learn English, and then when they get to the level that they feel like is comfortable, they will dump this person. And I don't even mean relationships as in a romantic relationship. This can be a friendship too.
Platonic.
It will be a platonic relationship, and you think this person is my friend, but they're just using you to learn English, and maybe vice versa. Maybe a foreigner makes friends with Korean to just learn Korean. And that's it. It happens both ways, for sure. So don't do that. It's gross behavior, to be honest. Don't
be
use
weird.
People. Yeah, Duolingo is free. That bird be dancing on Instagram, and that bird is free to use Duolingo. On another note, Duolingo, if you guys are sponsoring people, hit your girl.
You should get a sponsor from Toida, actually.
Who's that?
It's another learning language. Let me show you.
Toida. Sounds like Twitter. Twitter. Look at that.
They do a lot of sponsors. So.
Twitter.
Hi.
If you guys are doing sponsorships, I don't need the bird anymore. If you guys are doing They need to market it like Duolingo. Duolingo be doing marketing for days on Instagram. Freaking
Yeah.
bird be dancing and stuff.
And because I did study through Duolingo.
And here we go.
I prefer
Tuida.
Tuida because they have like real life simulations
Yeah.
on the app.
Yeah.
And
That is so important.
it's not like book.
Yeah, it's not like the sponsorship with Duolingo is about to fly away.
Like the bird.
Vox. I also used Duolingo, and I find it to be very slow in terms of like getting to the real life situations.
Yeah.
I think they need to like find a way. Tuida
Is where it's at.
is where it's at according to Zape. That's how you need to be. Is there anything else that you wanted to say? Here we go. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What have been some like apart from all the things that we've talked about? What are some other difficulties that you've experienced in Korea in the last 3 years?
Difficulties.
This can be like assimilating to the culture, like the food.
Oh no!
You didn't have a hard time at all.
No. Because I found that the cultures are so similar to the Zulu culture. Because you know
Oh,
how
are
like
they?
the honorifics, the language.
You guys have honorifics
We have
too.
honorifics as well.
First of all, Kenya does too. I don't know why I said it like that. We do too. We do too. Yeah.
honorifics. So it's like how I would speak to someone who looks like they're the same age as me is different to the way I'd speak to someone
an
who's
elder.
older than
Yeah.
me. Yeah. And even the taking things with both hands, that's very Zulu-esque.
Yeah.
The sitting on the floor. Okay, this is Zulu rural area part vibes. Like sitting on the floor. Very like, oh, okay, y'all do this too? Okay,
do too.
cool. Oh, y'all take off your shoes too? Okay, cool.
Which is insane that some people go into their house with shoes on. Americans, I'm looking at y'all.
My
I'm only-
dad would have a fit.
I don't understand the concept of walking into your house with dirty shoes.
Dirty.
They were walking outside and it's even worse when you see in the movies they have their shoes on in their bed.
On the bed.
On
On
the
the
bed.
sofa.
On the bed.
On the sofa.
Yes.
Like,
And I'm just like, are you okay?
what's wrong with you?
You can't be okay.
What's
Do
wrong
you know
with
how
you?
disgusting the bottom of your shoe is?
Girl. Funny story. When I walked in, I was taking off my shoes.
she started. I was like, girl,
calm
what?
down.
Yeah, I saw you take one off, and I was like, is this girl okay?
And it's not even like, oh, because I've been in Korea for so long, I need to take off my shoes.
Yeah.
No, it's just like,
It's part of your culture.
yeah, at
Like
the
I'm
door.
inside someone's place.
Take off my shoes.
I was like, maybe she's fixing her sock.
No.
I was looking at the side like, girl, you okay?
Oh, my
That's
dad
true.
would have such fits. So back at my parents' house,
Yeah.
home, the entrance is always by the kitchen because by our kitchen there's like a nook situation going on,
Oh,
similar
okay.
to Korea.
Yeah.
I was so
Similar to Korea.
shocked when I got you because the videos that I usually see, it's like just it's not necessarily a deep nook. It's just brimming or
Yeah.
framing
Yeah,
where you should
yeah.
take off your shoes. So I'm like, oh, they got this here too? Cool. So back at my parents' house,
Yeah.
the kitchen is where that is. So you need to take your shoes off there. So I love my brother, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
But he was going through his rebel stage.
Oh, yo.
So he would like step in and like kick off his shoes and take them off. Oh, my dad would have such a huge fit.
Not the dirty shoes in the house. Yeah, I think Asian culture is similar to, I think most African countries run like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is why I kind of looked sideways when people are like, taking your shoes off is an Asian thing. It's not. It's not.
It's not.
It's not an Asian thing.
Not
Most
just
countries,
only Asia.
well, at least let me speak for us because I don't know about the European countries, but most African countries, if not all, we also take our shoes off when we go in the house.
Absolutely.
It's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Like you're not carrying that dirty baggage inside somebody's house. You're taking it off.
Yeah. Also the bowing thing.
Oh, you
we
guys bow
don't
too?
we don't 90-degree bow. No.
Yeah.
We bow with our knees. So we just go like a young
like
squat.
Yeah, like y'all do that.
Young squat.
a young squat, not the old squat the Koreans be doing.
no. I got a gentle.
Oh, that's so. I never knew that.
Hmm.
Okay, so well, I don't want to really say assimilating, but getting used to Korean culture for you was like
very easy. It was just like, oh,
yeah,
I'm just home in Asia.
Literally, my Asian brothers and sisters in front of me.
Brothers and sisters. Oh, okay, hi.
Was there anything that either shocked you or you're still not used to?
The spitting.